on this screen. Crisis averted, low key. Oh, wait, let me put the file check-in channel. We live? Yeah, we are. I need to do the add everyone. Whew. Go to game day channel. Is this the right server? It is not. I love that my boss, Leatherneck Mike, knew exactly what I was trying to get on. I'm a baseball since when? I feel very human. It's spring training.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm not mod. Never mind.
Oh wait, let me change the title. Oh wait, the title's
yeah. If you would change the title, thank you very much. I am not mod. I kind of forgot.
No.
Wait. Oh no. Okay. It allowed me a message, but then it told me what the title was. Okay, so it didn't change anything.
Yeah,
so,
it was. It got like auto weirdness. Oh no, yeah.
It auto modded because it was an exclamation message.
All right. Before I do the add everyone, so people aren't like, "What? This ain't the Tahini." All right.
Yeah.
I like that we're on the same wavelength because I was like, I only want to do like 3, maybe 4, like live stream days because Red Zone Day is longer than it's going to take longer than a normal game, and we usually do 5 on spring training. Plus, I only want to go like an hour and change.
Like I just want to see. I'm just interested to see how this works, and and it's spring training, so like the games might be really long, especially if we're doing Red Zone style when we pop to somewhere.
Well, luckily they're all going to be the same start times. That's what I'm going to do first once I hit this at everyone. And publish it. All right, now I can get off Discord. So first things first, if you've ever done Red Zone, okay. Is this in my clipboard? Nope. Back to Discord we go because it's from Dame in our DMs. I know exactly where this password is. You can't see it on stream, so I don't even have to hide my screen. Plus, you would need the file. I mean, whatever. I have to go to edit schedule, go to today. And then what do we want? Spring training is usually daytime, right? Right. So 3:05 is good. Now minors. Go to today. I have to get through 10 sim days, so I'm thinking like every 3 days, like of games, do a live day or something like that. We'll do the first one just because it's kind of cool, kicking off spring training with Red Zone. I'm gonna hit save just because I want to make sure the times are saved. I want to see what chat's saying. That's all I care about. Out of shape are those metal coils for sure. Wait, you talking about this thing? Yeah, for sure. Make sure this is good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry for being late. I was working with Mike. We were trying to get this file stuff situated. But we're all good now. We solved all our problems. We were problem solvers here. And we're gonna do spring training. So what I'm gonna do is um I don't know. Ooh. Well, it's the first game, but lineup's gonna be out of position and stuff. So will a team score over 20 runs? Is that a cool prediction or no? What are we thinking?
Sounds fine to me. If we have any mods in the chat
I
here
could do
for
it.
spring training.
Oh, Mike's here. I should put your name somewhere on the stream. My bad.
No, I mean it's
Are you gonna
fine.
be here the whole time?
No, probably not. I'm gonna get out of here when Becca gets home. I was just here for the setup. I didn't even know I was on stream. And I'll make sure to get you a nameplate, and we'll make sure
I have
to
one
that
somewhere.
I get to.
I like typing it because if a bunch of people join, which I don't know about how you feel about me joining main server, getting people. I mean, I can mute people if they want to get crazy. I don't foresee that though. So if you're cool, I
mean,
can join main
just
server.
no. If we're doing an official sim stay
That's
here.
true. This is we're officially official.
But anyway, so I will. I'll have a chat with you after, and
Okay.
we'll get everything looking spiffy like everybody else. But I'm gonna leave you to it.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yep.
it, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for curing my anxiety. It's usually my wife's job. Why is this thing? All right. There's a prediction live. It's going to be only live for 2 minutes. Will a team score more than 20 runs? We always see football scores in spring training, although it's day one, so we may not. I'm trying to. I need to go to permission. Yeah, the no vote's looking solid. Why is my Steam up here? Y'all could see what games I play. Sorry about that. A lot of no votes. Oh, but the yes votes have taken some charge. If y'all have ever watched the Tahini, I feel like a lot of y'all have. I feel like we get more viewers for the Tahini than spring training. If y'all have watched the Tahini, you would know that there's no set anything. Nothing is set at all. We're just gonna jump into some random games, and it's gonna be through a real-time sim. Then I pause it, then I jump into a game. I made sure all the start times are the same for majors and minors. The biggest key is just trying to find the best game on at the time, and y'all will help me tracking the out of town because I sometimes get lost with that. Oh, and of course the blinds. I forgot the sun's still out. That's fun. Try to back up a little bit. And the prediction's done. We're gonna go curse your player again. Hey, no one's more cursed than my player. My player was in the Tahini Classic final and started and actually had a decent game, but picked up the big fat L, 3 earned runs. So yeah, that'll probably be the last time I get to try to win a Tahini. 20 run first inning. That'd be dope. Not for the pitcher, but for us, for betting purposes. All right. Someone in chat, what game do we want to start with? Chat. Cook for me. Cook for us. This is collective cooking. We need a Vandals. All right. Vandals. That's right here. All right, so we're gonna do a real-time sim. Pause it. And then we're just gonna run. I may not even. Hey, what up, NASpace? Perfect timing. Thanks for waiting till I actually started the stream. Appreciate you. The goat. The goat. Oh, what up, T-Dan? T-Dan, there were some issues with the Sim Errors channel that you put. I'll message you later, but Mike and I figured it out. Yeah, thank you, NASpace. We're going to do a real-time sim and then pause it. All right.
Out of the park.
What just happened? Are the alert? Oh, my alerts is just audio. My bad. Hold on. My bad. All right, we should be good on alerts. My bad. Nah, Tina didn't mess anything up. We're good. He's the go. He's goated show. All right, real-time sim, pause. First time with the live file ever doing red zone style. So that's pretty cool. It's spring training, so the games don't matter. Thank you, Anik, for the sub. Did we get another sub and I missed it? We got the raid. I know that. I called that out. Anik Pog. Cool. All right. We said we wanted to do Vandals, so let's jump in. Hopefully the screen is set up. If not, I'm actually pretty good at that. See, I'm not very good at a lot of things. Setting up the screen in OTP is one of my strong suits. Let me move my camera. If you're like me, you like reading the text. For like the play-by-play. Quick strikeout to start us off. Looks like Out of Town is on, which is great. Fantastic. Hummus streaming? No, this is actually a hologram. I'm actually Enoch. But I'm using Hummus's voice and body. Oh, we play Supermarket together in this house. In Enoch's house. That's a strikeout. We're moving through. Vandal's batting. That's a strikeout. Nobody's doing anything. That's why I'm reading chat, because the pitchers are just dealing right now. That's a strikeout for LeSwift. More Enoch multis. I mean, the more the merrier, right? That's our motto in the PBE. That's a walk for Duke. If you're just joining us, just know the rules are you can't have two players. That's a stolen base for... Oh, and an errant throw. We may have picked the best game. Oh, nice catch. His AI is oddly impressive. Nah, don't pin AI on me, folks. Hologram doesn't mean AI. Yeah, that was a big jump from EVC. Oh, there's a base hit. The no-hitter from Joe Kelly has been officially broken up. That's a walk for Hirishikishi. The rules video. I'm the guy from the creative player video. I honestly hope no one ever replaces that. It's low quality. It's terrible. But it's... I'm territorial. Oh, that's a base hit for Powerball Little Bark. Power Bat Little Bark. Yeah, the blind shadowing is pretty gnarly. I think I know how to fix that. I'm actually going to try to fix that. Hold on. Let me turn off my camera for a second. If it lets me. And it won't. Oh, there. We'll keep the games going. I'll be right back. I think that's better. Yeah, much better. Cool. That's a base hit. Just kidding. It's a ground out. Let's back out of here. Even though this is a great tied game. Oh, someone's got 6 runs. Let's see. Since that's for the bet, do we want to see if Providence is going to keep pouring it on? No, we want to see a tied game. Let's go. Who's got action on the base paths? Nobody, except San Antonio. Bases loaded. Yeah, I look better if that's possible. Sorry, babe. You married ugly. Oh, right when we tuned in, it's a base hit. Cool, cool. 2 runs scored. 4-0 Sauce. Still 2 outs. Ooh, a strikeout looking. Ooh, barely touching the zone. Did anyone in chat bet yes on over 20 runs for a single team? Because Providence is... oh, wait, we didn't check the minors. That's the cool thing about red zone style. Oops, sorry. I can go like this, and now I see all the minor scores. Let's park here for a little bit. Looks like the Dillos might tie it up. See, I'm Enoch. So you be mad at Enoch. Don't be mad at me or at Hummus for dissing your husband. I hope these teams have fun. Wow. So noble, so brave, Big Titty Smitty. That's a strikeout for a man. Oh, and they had a base runner. They had a chance to tie it, and they did not. And we're going to go. We'll stick here for a little bit. That's a pop out. That's Kwanzaa. You always made Enoch? Wait, you're also an Enoch multi, T-Dan? That's a pop-up, pop-out from Nukesum. California, Anchorage on the out-of-town. There's a team with 4 runs. Chicago only winning by a run. Let's see what the Dillos can try to tie it again. That's a pop-out from Slam Squatch. Love with a base hit. Guess who is Air... Gunther Gerhardt. Ooh, 4-6, but not the 3. That's a base hit for Von Kreistaff. And Cena the 4th. Oh, what a grab at short. That was Crawford, and we're going to get out of here. Take a peek at the majors. Wow, a couple tied games. Nobody even close to 20. I probably should have waited for the 20-run bet until we were like day 5 with no rest. That's my apologies. My cat is watching your face cam intently. I don't know if I should be scared or honored, but because sometimes cats are vicious. I've seen enough accuse them of using torpedo bats. Let's see. Providence is our closest to 20. They got to get a bunch of runs here, though, to get in that range. Is anyone playing out of position? No, it says 1 team. Oh, no, I wouldn't have done a... Oh, I meant in the sim day. I mean, I could delete it because I wasn't very clear. Because I want to do way more than just one prediction. Like, you know what I'm saying? If people bet thinking it was the entire stream, then I could delete it right now. Honestly, there's a bunch of tied games, so we could pause it. That's the beauty of red zone style. I could delete that prediction, pause for a little bit, look at a tied game like OBX Vandals. Well, that's... and see who wins. Yeah, because this was a very unclear... I'm refunding all y'all, my bad. But we're going to do a quick pause. Ooh, I like that. I like that, T-Dan. Well, OBX Vancouver go to extras. December. In this game. I try to make it clear. Will OBX Vancouver go to extras in this day, meaning right now? You got a couple minutes. I'll read chat. Ask the boo. Oh, is the camera frozen? Oh, it is frozen. Oh, no, it's not. I'm moving. I'm not frozen. All right. It's tied 0-0. OBX Vancouver go to extras. You got a couple minutes. This is, again, the cool part about doing red zone style. We could stop, do predictions for random games throughout. I did have a very unclear prediction at first. I apologize. Yeah, spring training does have extras. Ewok, for sure. We don't just end in ties. I remember. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And if not, the bet still applies because I'll still put it on yes if it ends in a tie. You know what I mean? So you're still covered. What up, Purple? Playing schedule 1. Flirting with danger. $64 viewers. Wow. I should like dance or something. Go to extras. Will it go to extras? I mean, hey, you might get lucky. Somebody may take the lead before the 9th or before the regulation ends. Almost done with the bet. We'll probably jump into that one maybe for a little bit, maybe give it a bit. It's the furthest one along, I think. I've never flirted with danger. Flirting with danger could be fun. Prediction almost done, and it is. I should have put that in chat, the prediction, people who are on mute. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, a strikeout from Capsaicon Shrub. Ooh, nice music. Pierre Phillip. Someone's playing the bongos. That's a ground out. Oh! Did that even go over the wall? That's a pretty high wall. But it did. It's a home run. It's Akshay Harishakish. So the no betters are feeling good. However, OBX does have a chance to bat here soon. That's a strikeout. Maximilian Porter in for OBX. Mander with a flyout. I heard HR told Danger to tone down the flirting. That's a ground out from Jones. A grounder and a ground out from Harper. Great throw from Brooks. Oh, from Brooks Walker. And that's a strikeout from McDaniel. And let's go to a different game. But we're going to keep our eyes on that one. Obviously, we got money invested. Nashville DVS is no longer a one-run game. Ooh, this game's tied with a base runner. This game is a deficit with a base runner. Let's see. We haven't seen this one yet. And we got to check the minors. So after this inning, going to go back down. There's going to be a lot of bouncing. 3-6, but not the 3. That's a pop out from McNeely. And a pop out from Shadow. We'll stay here for Boise's bats. That's a strikeout from Dan Hopkins. Oh, wait. OBX is in the 9th with a base runner. Might as well, right? Pause for the cause. This game's been flying by. Oh, it's a throw out. Oh, and a gun down from Harish Kish, who had that home run. So doing everything, Harish Kish. Full count walk for O. Richards. A pop-up, and that's ball game. I'll score the no betters because we did not go to extras in this game. Ooh, speaking of pause for the cause, let's go to the minors, shall we? Tie game here. Can people be comfortable with a 1 minute prediction? Can y'all handle? Might as well. Who will win? Hepcats, Swifties. What day is it? March 23rd? Who will win this game? All right, there we go. Are we comfortable? It's tied 2-2 if you see my screen. Oh, wait, I'm probably blocking stuff. Oh, no, I'm not. Well, that's the beauty of the file. Of the way they do this, I'm not ever blocking. Oh, wow. I asked if y'all can handle a 1 minute prediction. Somebody was able to. They put a lot of money. Let's see that money, y'all. I know it's spring training, but get your... and the Hepcats do have an advantage. They do have a runner in scoring position. So it's a little bit skewed, but that's fine. That's the world of betting. Somebody is usually always favored. Oh, Swifties. Are we really going to do $3 million of betting in a 1 minute prediction? Well, I asked if y'all can handle a 1 minute prediction, and you delivered. If this is, all right, opening day is going to be a movie for sure on Tuesday. If this is how spring training's going. Here we go. Thank you, T-Den, for trying to prove me right. People always, when I was commissioner, people always try to do the opposite, which has proved me wrong. Here we go. Tie ball game, 8th inning. A lot of money on the line. It's spring training, but the Twitch betting would not indicate that. Levinsky with a strikeout. That's a base hit. That runner scoring position paid off for the Hepcats. And okay, someone's name got the clutch hit. Oh, and another big hit from this is Ransom. You love hummus? Same. Oh, and a 4-6-3 double play. So the damage was quite minimal. They had no outs, runner on second, and Swifties only gave up that run. But now the ball is in their court. Swifties, my only minor league team. That's a base hit. Oh, Mizushima is safe. So now they're in the same position as the Hepcats were. And they're going to drop a base hit. But that ball fluttered in the air and threatened for an out. But that RBI infield single from Gaines. Fielder's choice at second. So it's a tie ball game. And they get the out at second again. Another fielder's choice. This is a dribbler. Oh, and Duckley's too fast. So two base runners for Akers, and Akers will ground out. So now we're entering the ninth. Yeah, that lack of double play was hurtful, but now we have a tie game. We're going to park here, folks. A lot of money being wagered. The money dictated what we're going to do. Plus, it's tied. That's a strikeout. So a base hit from Johnson. Kills will strike out. Can they turn two? And they won't. 6-4, but not the 3. Ball rolled too slow from 4. That was the third and final out of the top of the ninth. That was Shaq it off. My goodness. Getting out of that little threat there. Ramirez. For the Swifties, grounds at the second. Beautiful dive, but couldn't get the out. Blair. Oh, they didn't even try to turn two and let the lead runner go to second. Moody will pop out to right. Runner will stay at second. Mizushima with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. And that will end the, I guess, regulation. What do you call that? The first 9 innings. We're going to go to extras. Hepcats defense looks like they're trying. Bones. Yeah, we call it free baseball. Thank you, Webby. That's a pop out from Bones. Levensky will ground out. Show feet. That's funny. That's going to be a ground out from the player that had that big hit to get the lead earlier. Ekman Centurial. No. EE are the initials. EE. Okay, here comes Agrippa. There's a ground out. You bet the wife and kids. You might be sleeping on the couch. This is D. Fly ball and fly out. Or, in your case, maybe sleeping outside, depending on what you actually bet. Gother. Romaine Gother with the base hit. Duckley. This is popped up and flown out to the left. Yeah, actually, that's true. If it's free to play and the baseball's also free and extras, then that should mean we're making money. I love the logic. Ransom. I'm about to message Dame, ask him for send me money to my Venmo. Ransom with a pop out. Scoden with a walk. Pitcher. And that's going to be a fielder's choice out. Oh, that was you? Nice. Still are. Oh, and a double. Or is that a fielder's choice single? Either way. Big hit. 2 outs, but popped out. They had 2 in scoring position. That was Hoy 4. And here comes the Swifties. Avery Akers. This will be grounded out. 2 short. The 3-2, the full count. That's Diego. Diego will strike out. And now Blair. 2 for 3 in this game. That's a base hit. Make it 3 for 4. This game has given us everything. $3 million of PBE money. Extra innings. That's a stolen base. Well, they win it. Oh, and this is going to be it. The Swifties. In the bottom of the 11th. Had to tie it up in the 8th. After we watched the Hepcats take the lead. Which ended up forcing extras. They went to 11. And the Swifties walk it off. Thank you for whoever paid that money out, saving me effort. I love doing less work. Everyone knows that. So that game definitely went the latest, unless, of course, some majors game went crazy. Nope. So we're going to finish the sim. That's how you end a real-time sim. And what I like to do is quickly run through the scores and then go through the top performers. So we saw the Crabs. They held on to win. We were watching that. They were a threat to get the 20 runs, but we deleted that bet. The Sloths scored 8. They blew out the Voyagers 8-1. The Vandals came out on top, 1-0. Oh, we did see that. The Pathfinders in 11 innings won 3-2. Wow, that's so 2 extra inning games that we've seen that. Oh, and another extra inning game. The Apex walk it off in the bottom of the 10th. Some crazy games that we missed, folks. We were stuck in the minor league side of life. I'm gonna save real quick. The Stars, a 1-0 win. What happened here? The Sea Serpents lost to the Toros. They scored all their runs in the 7th and 9th. Wow. And the Rougarou blanking the Demons 5-0. Oh, I'm not even in world scores. Sorry. So now we can see the minors. The Ranas, they rise up. They win 4-2 against the Kingpins. Now we can quietly laugh at the Kingpins, because I remember when people would quietly laugh at me for the Swifties getting swept by them one time. Honestly, I don't like the Ranas, so they can get their wins in now. But when it comes to regular season, we're all gonna gang up on them, right, folks? We saw the Swifties Hepcats. Flamingos 4-3 walk off. Wow, a lot of walk offs. They win 4-3. Firehawks won 12-3, and the Lemurs won 4-0 over the Dillos. And so let's see top performers. Oh, a top performer was a minor league player. Good for them. Shaw Dynasty of the Sloths, 3 for 5, a double, a homer, 4 RBI, and 2 runs scored. Ashley Joanna Williams, 3 for 4, a double, 2 bombs, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored. And California's very own Slate Gray, Perfect 5 for 5. A double, a homer, 6 ribbies, and 2 runs scored versus Anchorage. So your top performer was a minor league player. I love that. I love seeing that. And we'll finish today and go to tomorrow. I need to be, like, at the end of this sim, I need to be done. I need to be either at or done with the 4th of April. So someone make sure I'm held to that. Let's just quick sim today. There's a lot of days here. Maybe show a game tomorrow, the following day. So we'll hit manage game on all these. I like to go one by one. It's kind of fun. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to. I meant to hit quick sim. Duh. The Surge get their first spring training win. Nice. 6-3. Cadaver player of the game. Oh, and the Sloths win another spring training game. They win 3-2. Tatum is your player of the game. The Pathfinders are undefeated in spring training. 6-2 is your final. Burgers was your player of the game from the Vandals. The runners are misunderstood. They want to go beep, beep, boop and take over the world like everyone else. That's true. We love this, do we? They hate when I gamble. I bet AK came out with 16. Let's go. Yeah, we got to get another bet this going. And here soon. I'm trying to get y'all some, for those who lost, trying to get y'all back in the winnings, and for y'all who won, trying to dominate. Outer Banks does get their first spring training win, 9-7. And the Voyagers, wow. What a attempted comeback in the bottom of the ninth, scoring 3, but wasn't enough. Lunar Base wins 6-2. Glorbenspiel is your player of the game. The Toros win 5-2. Oh, all 3 of those runs to take the lead were in the 10th. Dion Sterling was your player of the game. Demons win 8-4. They're 1-1 in spring training. Seattle still 0-2. Slamus is your player of the game. Death Valley gets their first spring training win. Xavier gets a win. Flamingo gets the player of the game. And now we're in the minors. Dillos 1-1 in spring training. Walterson, player of the game. They win 6-0 over Kansas City. Oh, another extra inning game for the Swifties. This time it was against the Wheelers. They win 6-5. So they're undefeated in spring training. Bruce City wins 15-2. Okay, so our first high scoring game of the day. I think that's the first double digits, yeah. The Ranas are undefeated. Stop is your player of the game. They beat the Lemurs. And the Flamingos are also undefeated. The player of the game did come from the losing team, Munson. And that ends today. Let's just take a peek. So there's like a bunch of games in a row and then an off day. I should have probably planned this out. My bad, y'all. So 25th. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Yeah, I'm going to get us to the 4th. So between now and the 2nd, let's do a couple more days. What day are we on? We're on the 25th. Let's do maybe the 28th and then the 2nd. And then that'll wrap it up. A couple more stream days. How we feeling? And we'll just jump all the way around in both those days. Try to find some action. I'm just going to do all games today. Wait, where's that? Okay, that's today. We're going to end today because we already went through. Oh, let's go through top performers. Flamingo, 3 for 3. Perfect at the plate, 8-4 win. We mentioned that. Their first win of spring training. Satchel O. Richards, wow, 3 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a win. All 3 of these are winners. Scotty Sterling, 4 for 5, new team. Who this? 2 homers, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored. So same face, new place, Scotty Sterling. And that will conclude today. So 3 batters were your players of the day today. Let's see what tomorrow brings us. Oh, and no, none of them were minor league players. Fun fact. So the first day, the best player was a minor league player. And now we're on the 25th. So we're going to show games on the 28th. So what I want to do is all games today and just run through these. Outer Banks wins 8-3 over Providence. They're now 2-1. McDaniel's your player of the game. The Vandals 2-1 in spring training. 0-3. The Raptors are. Sheet with the win. McLovin is your player of the game. Stewart was player of the game. The Sloths can't lose in spring training. Stewart, 2 homers, player of the game. Pathfinders, they win. They're undefeated. McNeely is your player of the game. Rougarou, that was against the Voyagers, who are 0-3. Rougarou, 9-3. They win. And Alou is your player of the game. Serpents can't get a win yet in spring training. That will probably change. Here come the high scores, folks. 13-4 is your final. Toros win. Player of the game is Our Clear Not Cloudy. Demons win 10-9, walk-off fashion, bottom of the 9th. Eucliffe is your player of the game. On a losing team, which is always fun. The Scorpions, they're 2-1 in spring training. Danny Plainview is your player of the game. Now we're down to the minors. Wheelers shutting out the Dillos, 3-0. They are 1-2 in spring training. Player of the game was Steele. Kingpins are 7-3 final. Wooler is your player of the game against the Firehawks. Hevcats 1-2, their first spring training win. The player of the game was Boykins of the Lemurs, who are 1-2 as well. The Ranas finally losing spring training. This time to this loss was to the Bears. Player of the game was a Rana. It was Ribbit. And the Flamingos are undefeated in spring training, knocking off fellow undefeated Swifties. Player of the game was McGraw. So I'm going to... Oh, okay. All 3 came from the majors again in top performers. Ohei Cal, picking up where he left off. MVP of the Champions Conference. 2 homers, 3 ribbies, and a win, 2 runs scored, and 3 walks. And Our Clear Not Cloudy, I was talking to Yosh earlier. Double homer, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. 5 for 5. But McLovin Jr. of the Vandals had a better day. They scored 3 runs, so they had the advantage. A homer, a double, and 3 RBI and 3 runs scored. Out-dueling Unruly, who had 2 of those. So we're going to save. A lot of hitting, folks. I noticed that in the high end of TPE in this league right now, it's all hitters. Pitchers don't really make up the high end of TPE, so how those quads be flopping on the pet? English, please. That would be helpful, Josh. Thank you. I love you though. How are those quads people? I don't know. You mean y'all are out of position, I'm assuming? How is flop quads of the... Thank you for the translation. We could check. Or we can't. Whichever happens, happens. We're going to get to the 26th. Is that his name? Oh. How do you check? All right, I give up. You'll check the index. How about that? Because spring training stats are weird and like to see. It's easier to see in the index, ironically. Unless I jumped into a box score, which I haven't done. So we're on the 26th. We're 2 days away from seeing games. So we just got to make it through 2 more quick play days. I'm going to go to autoplay all games today. And then hit save. Okay, just taking a peek at the top performers. Again, all majors players. So they've been Dominating. There's more of them by 6, so that's where the advantage lies. Surge wins 6-3. They scored their 3 winning runs in the top of the 9th. Player of the game was Nansen. The Crabs win 3-2. They scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Cove is your player of the game. The Sloths are undefeated in spring training. Brown is your player of the game. They beat the Raptors 5-1. Vandals win 10-3. They're 3-1. Voyagers 0-4. Lancel is your player of the game. Death Valley 8-5 is your final. Williams was your player of the game of the Rougarou. Azza, your player of the game from the Toros. They win in extras in the bottom of the 10th. A walk-off. They scored 3 runs. That would have been a fun game to watch. Stars win 6-1. LeBeau is your player of the game against the Serpents. Apex win 12-2 against the Demons. Thompson's your player of the game. The Ranas are on fire in spring training. The Bots, they win 6-1. Yoj is your player of the game against the Firehawks. Hepcats win 5-3 against the Wheelers. Blue Line, good to see you chatting. Love you. Hepcats win 5-3. Yeah, I'm doing opening day, so this is like a trial. Justice got player of the game. Kingpins win 7-2. Corrigan is your player of the game. Hawkins got player of the game with the Flamingos, who are 4-0 and winners against the Dillos in the bottom of the 11th. They win 7-6. And the Bears, they hold on to win 5-4 against the Lemurs. Player of the game was Nukesum. And we are going to say and go through top performers of this spring training day. Azza, 4-for-4. Perfect. All these perfects at the plate, folks. Homer, 2 RBI and a run, 5-4 win versus Lunar Base. 2-for-3, 2 homers, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk. Very active day for Ashley Joanna Williams of the Rougarou. And Jazzy Thompson, 5 ribbies was the standout, 3-for-5, a double, a homer, and a run scored. So we're going to save and do one more quick play day. Shout out to y'all for being patient with the prediction. I think we're approaching a game. We're gonna dissect today. See if anyone gets close to 20 or over 20 runs. Actually, the bet will probably be 15 runs, honestly, if a team will score that. And so we'll keep tabs for the 28th. We're going to do one more quick play day. Oh, whoops. I need to actually hit the check mark. Cool. Autoplay all games today. Then hit save. Ooh, I won't scroll up so we can see top performers. We could all wait. Sloths win 12-1. They're spring training juggernaut. Wolfington Jr. is their player of the game. The only team I've ever played for in the Legends Conference post-conference realignment. So obviously played for the Vandals, but that was before season 25. Speaking of which, they win 11-2 against the Crabs. McLovin Jr. is their player of the game. The Raptors in a slugfest 14-12 final. BD Jr. is their player of the game over the winless Voyagers in spring training, of course. The Pathfinders, 4-1 winners over the Surge. Random is your player of the game. DVS pounding the Toros 13-2. I wish this was regular season. Obviously, no bias. Oh, and I got the win, but Plainview is your player of the game. And we beat up on Pecora, so that makes everything sweeter. Don't tell Sarah I said that. The Stars win 4-1. Ziegler is your player of the game over the Rougarou. And we got the 3-2 Apex of spring training. They win 10-2 over the Serpents. Enderman is your player of the game. We got a lot of runs in this one, 20 total. Lunar Base wins 11-9. Player of the game was Arson Judge. Now we're in the minors. The Ranas, some late game heroics. Picatso is your player of the game. They beat my Swifties. Wow. The Ranas own all of us now. This is a collective sadness. The Lemurs win 5-1. Lopez is your player of the game. They beat the Wheelers. Bears, wow, big shutout. 14-0 Firehawks. Walker's your player of the game. Flamingos, undefeated in spring training. Despite the Hepcats scoring 5 in the bottom of the 9th, Pelikai is your player of the game. And last but not least of this sim day, Kingpins win 7-2 over the Dillos. Player of the game is Hyzenga. So let's see top performers, all majors players once again. We've only seen one minor league player in top performer, and that was the first day, and they were the ultimately top performer, which is actually a cool little nugget of info for y'all. I'm glad to see that out of the Kingpins. Ron is winning the World Series this season. Let's see if the casino actually lets us bet on that. It'd be funny if all of us throw a little bit of money down on the Ranas. Whoopington, no, 4 for 5, 12-1 final. 2 doubles, a homer, 4 ribbies. McLovin, 4 for 5, a double, a homer, and 2 runs, and a win. And Carl Beatty Jr., 3 for 4, 3 bombs, 6 ribbies, 3 runs, a walk, and a loss. So did all they could. 6 ribbies. That's 6 out of the 12. That's half your team's runs. Wasn't enough to win. And now we're going to actually watch a game. We're going to do the 28th, and we're going to do the 2nd. Everything else will be quick played. We're going to end today. Now we're in the 28th. Now we've been close. Let's dissect this day. No one scored 20, but somebody scored 15, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. All right, folks. There hasn't been any rest. It's been a lot of days in a row. The football scores are here to stay. We love it. I'm even a pitcher, and I love it. So I think we're going to do it. Let's do 16 runs since we did see 14 and we're doing another day of no rest. I'll do the prediction for 2 minutes, so be ready. Will a team score over 16 plus runs? Will any team score 16 plus runs on 328? So it's 328 in the file. So we know this is specifically for today. Yes, no. I wish I could do a 3-minute bet. Get your money ready. 16 plus runs, so more than 15. Now, what I need to do is to go to the schedule. And let's do nighttime this time, whatever the first day is. And now we're going to go to the minors. Perfect. How are we doing on the bet? Okay, a lot of money. Here we go. Will a team score more than 15 runs, so 16 plus? Any team, majors or minors, we're going to keep tabs on it. I feel like today is the day. However, the sim does what the sim wants. You never know. A team may actually not score 16 runs. We'll obviously be bouncing around. We'll probably be putting a focus on the powerhouse high-scoring teams for the purpose of this bet. So please, if you got money, go ahead and throw it down. Makes it fun. Oh, wow. 25K. So we are at over $3 million of PBE money wagered on no. So if you're betting yes, you actually can get a good return. So if you haven't bet yet and you're skeptical, throw 10 channel points down on yes and you'll get a really solid return. 10 is the minimum you could bet. The deity Ophice. Interesting. I love that. We're very close to this prediction concluding. So if you're on mobile, get over there, click the button. If you're on desktop, click the button as well. A lot of button clicking for y'all. As for me too. And we're basically done. If you got last second bets, put them in. Okay. So a big wager on no. Skewed it a bit. So if you bet yes, you're in the money right now. If you win, if not, no worries. We'll do one more stream day or live game day. So here we go. 7:05 is your first pitch for all these games. And the good thing is that in the file, if you didn't know, every single team plays in Providence. So normally it would be difficult to have same start times for all the games because you'd have to make sure you're accommodating for time zone. Luckily for us, we don't have to do that. Thanks to Mash for that brilliant idea many years ago. Making my life easy for Red Zone style. So here we go. Real-time sim coming your way right now. Oh, I'm probably blocking stuff. Yep. No, that's fine. All right, we're gonna probably start in the majors like last time. More teams. I'm not even gonna wait for chat. We're just gonna jump in because we're concerned about run totals, so we just need to get to the run totals. Ooh, nice grab. It's spring training, so feel free to ask me questions. And obviously, want to focus on the games themselves. I know you guys all work hard on your players. You get shown on stream. You want to see that. That's a quick inning for Franklin Judge Cruiser. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Great question. So, easy answer is mint chocolate chip. I'm asthmatic, especially with allergies specifically. And I didn't realize till I got older, but the mint leaf is super relieving. So I've always had a great affinity for the taste of mint. And my grandma would always have mint chocolate chip ice cream in her house. So it was always fun going to her house. That's a strikeout for Curtis McKenzie. Still scoreless here in the first of this game. But I need to go back to Cold Stone because I want to try all their creations. I feel like my favorite is just whatever they're making. That place is legendary. That's a line out to Tage. Maybe tonight? I'm kidding. Maybe. Maybe tomorrow. That's a ground out from BD Jr. to end the top of the second. Garbanzo bean flavor. No. I do like garbanzo beans, though. I can eat them raw on a salad. I can eat them wherever, whoever, wherever. But ice cream, no. Brooks, that's a base hit. And that's a double with 2 outs. So let's see if we get our first run in this game. And we will. That's Mark Southworth, the corpse of Mark Southworth. It's 2-0. That's a great RBI, 2 RBI single. That fielder's choice out ends the second. We're going to go peek around the league. Nothing. Ooh, the Apex do have 5. Okay. Cool. Now we're in the minors. No team is really a threat at this point. Firehawks do have 2 on. In classic red zone style, you got action on the base paths, no outs, and there's some runs. That's Wolf. So that's why we do this, folks. We jump around because we can. And they tied it. Antelope flavored ice cream. That's going to be a fly out for out number 1, but they moved the runner. That's a walk for Munson. Here we go. That's in the gap. That's deep. Oh, it hit the wall. The very tall wall. Oh, it's going to be a triple for Dion Sandals. Prime beach time. Dion. Oh, and this is deep. That's definitely a sack fly. So it's going to be 5-1 Firehawks. We could probably get yeeted out of this one. Scott Hansen would not still be here. Trying to honor him as much as possible. So in the minors, you do have a base runner, but they have a lead. Okay, 2 outs, 2 base runners in a tie game. We'll check this out and then go back to the majors for a bit. Firehawks up to bat against the Wheelers. And this one's skied to right. And that will be flown out to end the third. We're going to skedaddle back to the majors. More teams. More fun. The Apex. They're currently not batting, but they're about to be. We'll check them out here in a bit. The Pathfinders also have a lot of runs. They have 5. So keep an eye on those 2. Let's see. You got a runner in scoring position for the Vandals. That's your only runner in scoring position in the entire major. So let's go take a peek. See what kind of action we can cook up here. 1 out. Pierre Phillip. That's a base hit. And the action was actioning. That's going to be a RBI single. The Vandals lead 2-1. Pierre Phillip. Hrishkesh pops out. And a little grounder. Oh, and that's... Is that an error? No, just a great hit. And the perfect spot. And that's going to be a Mander base hit. And it's 3-1 after that RBI from Jerry Mander. Oh, we got bases loaded. Oh, but they're winning too. DVS has a base runner. 1 out, bases loaded. We'll just take a peek just because we've been on that game. But shout out to the Vandals. They took the lead. We're trying to get to these 16 runs. Oh, that's a walk. So they walked in a run. Are we going to see a big pile up? Oh, no, that's going to be 2 outs. And that's going to be 4-0. Sac fly. And the 5-4 ground out. Oh, okay. The Buffalo's responding. Now they got runners in scoring position. And they're down by 2. So leading run at the plate. Is this deep enough for a sac fly? It's definitely not. Oh, there's a base hit from Thriller. And they will tie it up. 3-3. That's popped up and popped out from Buckshank. Go back to the minors for a bit. See which game is furthest along. Ooh. Okay, we got some run scoring going on. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Love bases loaded. Here we go. A little grounder to third and a ground out. And so 2 out, bases loaded. They did score 3. It's 4-1 Flamingos. That's a base hit for McLeod. Who is your early season prediction to win this season? I got a message from Colby. I need to respond. Shout out to Colby. Oh, and this is a bases loaded situation for the Wheelers. He messaged me that the DVS looks like a monster. So that's a run scored RBI ground out from Lamero. Obviously, I'm on DVS, so that sounds biased. Ronos, what up, Yakko? If you didn't know, you're actually streaming right now. But it's a hologram of hummus, and that's... but yeah, I'm Enoch. That's a base hit, and the Wheelers were down 3, and now it's tied. 4-4. Yeah, great TV, good build. I actually think I fixed my build, because I had movement and control maxed out, but I had my velo all the way down, so now my velo is all the way up. I redistributed TPE twice, because I realized control 95 is pointless and went to control back down to 90. This is high and right. That's Santos Garcia. That's flown out. Out number 2. Multi, I knew it. Yeah, we established this early in the stream, Blue, that I'm Enoch, but it's a hologram of hummus right now on stream. That is a McGraw fielder's choice out at second. A lot of good games on, especially in the minors. Love to see it. We're checking the majors real quick. Okay, so these teams are... Okay, I see a team with 8 runs, Seattle, but nobody is even close to 16 at all. We haven't seen this game yet. Providence with 2 base runners. Yeah, since I have movement and control maxed out, might as well get the velo up. So now it's going to be 96-98 for opening day, which is the max for a control freak. I'm a submarine, so very weird situation, but trying to be the next Gianna Morgan. That's a base hit for Payne. What's up, Southworth? As your good friend Enoch, hope you're having a good evening. And that's a strikeout for Beatty. Yeah, I'm glad, Blue, we're talking about this. I mean, we already talked about it, you, me, and RCGG. It's going to be a pop out from Skatos. And a tomato strikeout. Nobody is getting close to 16 runs. That's a walk for Cove. Oh, and a grounder for Brooks, a single. And a southwards up to bat. And a wild pitch allows both runners to move. That's a strikeout, though. Pitching change, Ransom. Oh, and an infield single, and the Crabs take the lead, 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. With 1 out. Here comes a shallow pop out. That's going to be out number 2. Oh, and a wild pitch will bring in the 4th run for Providence. A little erratic we are, Ransom Jones. That's okay. Get it out of the way. It's spring training. Let's see something. There we go. This one's skied by McKenzie. That is popped out. But the damage was done. Providence does lead 4-2. We're going to slide out. Dang, nobody even near 16. Come on, folks. Dillo's got 2 base runners with 7 runs. Huh? But it's 8th. Maybe they'll get a 2-out rally against the Ranas. We'll see. If you're just joining it, the Twitch prediction was, can a team score at 16 or more runs at all? Any team, any level. Bases loaded. True, there we go. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And now we're up to 9 runs for the Dillos. Oh, and this will end the bottom of the 8th, and that's going to do it for this game, at least for the bet, unless the Ranas score 9, which they won't. So that one's a failure. Okay, KC top of the 9th in a close ball game with the Kingpins. I'm sure we're missing a close ending in the majors. I apologize. Oh, and that's hit sharply to right. That's a line out number 1. 4-6-3 double play, and that'll do it. The Kingpins win at home. And we're going to go somewhere that isn't here. Did any game go to final? Nope. Okay. Got some action, folks. Okay, bases loaded for OBX with 7 runs. That's some pretty good action for us degenerates, us gamblers. Here we go. Bases loaded. Oh! Got hit. That was 95 miles an hour. It looked like it hit him up top. Shrimp McDaniel, and that's 8 runs. I was scared for myself. I thought I was getting hit. Side Duck comes in for the Raptors. Oh, and they get the strikeout to end the inning. So OBX only will have the 8th to try to get to that 16-run mark. Not likely. SAS is looking to get their first spring training loss. Yeah. Wow. For those people who bet yes, I apologize. Ooh, the Ranas did score 3. That's funny. Anything in the 9th? Not really, no. Okay, well, Rukru could tie it with a base runner on 2nd if they get a home run. Nope. Nice grab, though, in the left from Sterling. I want my 10 points refunded. I mean, never say never. Let's see. Maybe the Toros got something in them. This is deep. Nope. Oh, the Vandals got bases loaded in the out of town. With 2 outs, they have 6 runs. You never say never. They have some time to get to that 16 if they can bring home some of these runs. Nope. Walker, strikeout. Demons in the bottom of the 9th. Voyagers. Let's check the minors. Back top of the 9th. California will have a chance to tie in the bottom. Ooh, bases loaded. No outs for the Flamingos. 5 runs is no slouch. Can they get a rally going? Yes. 1 run. 2 oh, no. Honcho, though, does bring in a run with no outs recorded. 6-4. Pitching change. Legalized tampering. Another base hit. And another lone run off the bases loaded base hit. Saber was that time. Oh, no. Bill. They get the lead out at home. The lead runner out. So 1 out, bases loaded. 7-4. Another easy grounder to an infield that was moved in. And a base hit from Tanaka. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. This is their last opportunity to get to that 16. 2 outs. Oh, and that will do it. Because they won't bat in the bottom of the ninth, most likely. Okay, Louisville held on to win. Good for them. That probably was a good ending. Swifties up 7-4. They're not doing anything with base runners right now. Vancouver has top of the ninth. Runner on first. Ooh, New Orleans Cancun is tied. Huh. 7-7. Maybe they can keep fighting to get us to 16. Probably be here for a while. Let's see if the Toros walk it off. Oh, an OBX bases loaded. Bottom of the eighth. That's a line out from Cortez. Aza. 1 out, 2 outs in the ninth. For Death Rage. And we're going to extras. Free baseball, folks. The Surge have a chance to tie in the bottom of the ninth. Wait, we have runner on second rule in spring training. That's right. That's hilarious and dope. Shout out to us for real. Oh, and a wild pitch. We're going to stay here because we love the runner on second rule. For the majors only. That's a ground out from Alou. Boucher. That run will score. That's an RBI. 8-7. Strikeout from Rysan the third. Savage. That's a ground out. So we're going to go. Ooh, that Surge game's bottom of the night too. Oh, no other games. Okay. Cool. Before we move any forward. Okay, all these games went final. So we have 1 game left. It's the game we're currently on. Here we go. Runner on second rule in chin for you folks. That's a ground out. Oh, Blue, you're in luck. On Tuesday, tune in for opening day. I have no clue what time I'll be streaming. Maybe around this time. It's going to be exactly the same. Oh, and that's a strikeout and the Rougarou win. 8-7. They got that run in the top of the 10th. They brought home that runner from second with some teamwork. But yeah, Blue, we're doing this on Tuesday. Mike runs the Leatherneck Mike runs the stream scheduling and stream coordinating. And the first order of business he had when he took over was to message me, "Hey, Hummus, can you stream Red Zone style on the live file?" And I'm like, I never thought anyone would ever ask me. So that's why I'm streaming today. We're trialing it in spring training, and I think it's been fun. Yeah, big ending moments around the league. It's going to be fun. I think for playoff races, that's going to be fun, but we're just doing opening day this season, obviously, hopefully with a chance to expand to every day that we stream games. So we're gonna because truly, right, I think we all could agree, even if my player's doing well, doing well in the sense like average to above average in a stream day, like I want to see the best game on. Like that's the Red Zone fan in me. So if it happens to be with my player, so be it. Exactly, Blue. Yeah, we will miss less big moments. How many times have we watching a 10-0 blowout and a walk-off occurred in another game and we missed it, So we won't. Hopefully that will happen less as we keep trialing this. I'm going to hit finish. We saw all the games. We saw them went final. We could just go through top performers. Wombat, 6 innings, 8-0 win. 5 hits, 0 earned, 2 for 4 for Enderman. So OBX and then Apex player, and then all majors players again. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so we did. Yeah, I agree with that, T-Den. I think there's a balance, right? Because if you're watching a bunch of games, are you really watching any? I'm with you there, for sure. which is why I feel like it's perfect for opening day. And then, yeah, once a week would be cool. Maybe every Tuesday, or maybe take away one of the minor league nights, make it Wednesdays, or make Wednesday a majors day, and then make Tuesday red zone day, and then make so 2 majors day, 1 minors day. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to work through for sure. I just appreciate Mike for being bold. McQueen is your player, third performer for sure. And both of you, T-Dan and MJ, I couldn't agree more. For end of the year, I think it'd be cool to just peek around live, because there's always a lot of different dicey moments with standing movement. DW Dog Maple 7-4 final. 3 for 5, 2 homers, 4 RBI, and 2 runs scored. And the Dillos had it. So 2 of the top 3 performers were minor league players. 3 for 3, a homer, 3 RBI, 3 runs, and a walk. For sure. That's why it was perfect to do spring training. Because I could screw something up in the sense of like a live game or whatever, and possibly accidentally skip a day or whatever. And hey, it's spring training. These stats literally don't count. They don't even save to your index long term. Spring training is simply for rust and to give players experience in other positions if a GM chooses to. So we're going to save. And we're going to quick play the rest until the 2nd. So we got a lot to get to. And then I got to figure out how to upload. Is Dame alive? Or Mike will have to jump in. Whoever knows how to, I know how to upload. There's a channel for it, and I've done it before. It's just like, yeah, it's been a while. It's been 2 seasons. And I only streamed once. All right, so that was yesterday. This is today. We're going to autoplay all games today. Thank you, T-Dan. Wow, the nicest dude. Making me feel good. Oh, wait. Did we score the prediction? Probably. Oh, no, we didn't.
Out of the park.
Hold on. There was something happened. Ooh, a raid. Oh, wow. Thank you, Dr. Dynastic. Unreal. I'm scoring a prediction right now. So y'all are here for spring training. So this is like a, yeah. Spring training sim. Well, no was the answer. Right? Then let's just check. It was the 28th. Perfect. I don't see any team scoring 16 or more. So we're going to do no. Just at a quick glance. Yeah, we would have saw that. The PBE is a league using out of the park where every player you see in the majors, yes, in the minors for the most part is controlled by a human week to week. It's similar to EMLB where they have some player interaction, but the main difference is that every player is controlled by a user, and the GM of each team is also a player on the team. So think like Bill Russell, player coach from back in the day. And that's what really sets us apart from the EMLB. We're also very much very, very free to play. You can earn channel points for fake currency, like our league currency, but it's not much. You can make a little more by gambling, which is why we love the channel points predictions tool. And yeah, it's a forum-based game where we use out of the park. And I'm going to go through these final scores. It's spring training, so I'm not going to spend too much time. Crabs win 4-3. Player of the game was Woods. Outer Banks wins 8-0. Jones is player of the game. Vandals win 7-4. McLovin Jr. is the player of the game against the Surge. Pathfinders win against the Sauce 5-1. Player of the game was Benico. Apex win 8-7. Player of the game was Enderman. Ruguru in the 10th win against the Toros. Giles, your player of the game. Serpents win 8-0. McQueen's your player of the game. They beat the Space Rangers. Their first win of spring training. Death Valley wins 5-2. They beat the Demons. Pruitt is your player of the game. Now in the minors, 4-2 is your final. Kingpins win against the Hepcats. Player of the game is Ringy. Swifties win 7-4. Player of the game is Dog Maple against the Bears. Flamingos win 9-4 against the Wheelers. Their player of the game was Tanaka. Then we got the Lemurs win 7-5. Nukesum is your player of the game against the Firehawks. And the Dillos win 9-5, knocking down the Ranas. Player of the game was Von Kristelhauser. Okay, so we did have 2 minor league players get perform. Oh wait, that was yesterday. Okay, today we did have a minor league top performer. Plainview, and Bubinetti. Raptors won 7-3 against the Crabs. Aviators won 4-1 in the 10th. Voyagers lost 12-9 to the Surge. Vandals won 4-1 against the Sloths. Player of the game was Holly Sheet. Nice. Rougarou won 5-0. Stoner was player of the game against the Apex. Toros won 4-0. Strider was player of the game against the Demons. So Strider's on the Demons, so that's funny. The losing pitcher. Stars won 7-0 against the Space Rangers. Andrews Jr. is your player of the game. Who had a walk-off grand slam? Oh, the Aviators. That's true. Great call. That would have been fun to watch. That's why we're trying to get there. Hopefully we get a good game like that. Scorpions won 10-4. Another walk-off. That's a 3-run homer. Wheelers against the Kingpins. Bubinetti's your player of the game. Wheelers win. Flamingos win 7-5. Player of the game is George's. Firehawks win 3-0. Player of the game is Jimmy. They beat the Swifties. Hepcats win 5-2. Player of the game is Kills. They beat the Ranas. And last but not least, the Dillos win 7-3 against the Bears. Player of the game is DeLine Court. And that concludes today. Make sure. Yep, that's today. We're going to save. Let's do autoplay all games today. And then save. Sloths win 6-1. They beat the Voyagers can't buy a win in spring training. Aviators win 4-1. They beat the Vandals. The Surge win 7-1 against the Crabs. Pathfinders win 11-2 against the Raptors. Toros win 7-2 against the Serpents. Space Rangers win 6-3 against the Apex. In the 10th, the DVS beats the Stars 6-5. The Demons win 4-1 against the Rougarou. Player of the game was McBoatface. Now the Ranas, they lose again. They've lost, I think, 3 straight. Wheelers win 5-3 in the 10th. 7-4, Lemurs beat the Swifties. Hepcats win 3-2 against the Bears. 3-2, Flamingos beat the Kingpins. And of course, last but not least, Dillos win 6-0 against the Firehawks. Top performers were Harry Callahan of the Apex, 2 for 3, a 2-homer day, 3 RBI, 2 runs scored, and a walk, and a loss against Lunar Base. Trantow they won, the Sloths did, 4 for 4, a double homer, 2 ribbies, and 3 runs. That's a very good day. But a minor league player was your best performer of the entire day of the 30th. Perfect 4 for 4, 2 homers, 3 ribbies, 3 runs, and a walk. So, we're done with the 30th. We can go to the 31st. Confirm there are games tomorrow. We're gonna end on the 2nd. That will be it. So we got 2 more quick play days. We're trying to run through them so we can get to the live games. And I'm gonna hit save. Aviators win. Oh, we're gonna go. Sloths win 3-2. Arya is your player of the game. Aviators win 5-1 against the winless Voyagers. Raptors win 9-5 against the Surge. Pathfinders win 9-2 against the Vandals. DVS wins 7-2 against the Apex. Rougarou wins 6-1 against the Space Rangers. Toros win 4-0 against the Stars. Demons win 4-2 against the Serpents. Now in the minors, Dillos blowing out the Swifties, 8-0. 5-4, Wheelers beat the Bears. 10-0, Flamingos shut out the Ranas. Perfect, 9-0. Hepcats, 8-2 final over the Firehawks. And last but not least, the Lemurs beat the Kingpins, 8-1. So that gives us one more day of quick playing. Oh, let's go to the top performers from yesterday. My bad. McGillicuddy, Guess Who, and Bambino. McGillicuddy, perfect 4-for-4 double homer, ribby, 2 runs. Guess Who, 6 innings. A pitcher. That's rare for top performer. 6 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts, and a win against St. College. And Bambino, 3-for-4, a double homer, 4 ribbies, and a run. So 1 minor league player, you love to see it, jumping up in the top performer of the day list. And now we're going to go to today's date, which is the 1st. No joke, we're just going to quick play to get to the 2nd. Outer Banks wins 4-1 against the Crabs. Voyagers win 6-0 against the Pathfinders. Surge win 13-3 against the Sloths. Raptors win 13-3 against the Vandals. 10-3, Rougarou beat the Serpents. DVS 9-0 against the Space Rangers. Toros 6-4 against the Apex. Demons 9-3 over the Stars. Now in the minors, Hepcats 7-5 over the Swifties. Bears 5-0 over the Flamingos. Extras 1-0 final. Wheelers beat the Firehawks. Lemurs win 6-2 over the Dillos. And last but not least, the Ranas back to 500 in spring training ball, 4-3 over the Kingpins. So, top performers, Boucher, Bon Appetit, and Splorger, all from the majors. 3-for-5, a homer, 3 RBI, and 2 runs scored. And a win for Boucher. Bon Appetit, 3-for-4, a double, a homer, 4 ribbies, 2 runs scored, and a walk. Oh, I keep blocking player. Sorry. And Splorger, 2-for-3, 2 homers, 4 ribby, 4 runs scored, and 3 walks. So, we are done with the 1st. We're going to get to the 2nd and then save. Our last day of the stream. We're going to get some action going. Let's dissect this again. I don't know what to do for a prediction because it feels like games are so unpredictable who's going to win. What's the most errors we've seen in spring training? Oh, we've seen 3. Okay, but that's rare. Oh, 4. Okay. Okay, the most we've seen is 4. I got it. Will a team hit 3? Will a team have 3 or more errors? Three plus errors on 4-2. So 4-2 is April 2nd. Yes, no. While y'all are betting, I'm going to get the start times all lined up to be the same so we could do proper red zone. Now let's go to the schedule. Let's do 3:35, some daytime baseball. And then now the minors. Save game. Prediction is live. Remember, folks, channel points equals real PBE money. And by real, I mean in-game currency. Last chance to make some money. Will a team have 3 or more errors on April 2nd? Only 200 channel points bet. Is no one going to bet? Is anybody here? Or am I not seeing it correctly? There we go. Somebody bet yes. So we've seen multiple teams hit 3, but it wasn't every day. I think this yes is... There's been so many days with no rest. I feel like 3 errors is bound to happen by some team in this stream day. So we'll see. Predictions about to close, then we're going to jump in. This is, again, thank you for letting me do this, Mike. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, this is our last stream day of spring training. All these Raiders. Brandit Healer in the major, so strange to look at. Voyagers are 1-9. Yes, that is funny. No one here. What up, the real Teddy? What up, P Boomsh? I'm always gambling. Go Dogs. Let's go errors. Alrighty, we're good. We're gonna do a real-time sim. That's my alarm. You're all of the Raiders, P Boomsh. And we're gonna pause it. We'll start with the top game. Honestly, the Voyagers are going to get us a lot of errors based on their play so far. And we can use this time to do Ask the Booth. I'll be jumping around. That's a double play. If anyone wants to ask questions, I'm here to answer them. Anything is on the table. Literally anything. Okay, maybe not literally anything. I take that back. I don't know what's classified or not classified. Why is the sky blue? I have honestly... Isn't it like a reflection of the ocean or something? No clue. That's a pop out from EBC. Oh, we do have a tired catcher, folks, so that'll be fun. Danny Burgers. Oh, wow. So you asked a question you knew the answer to. I like it. Eddie play. That's a triple, right? There's a strikeout for McLovin. See, I get why it's a sky blue versus and why the chicken crossed the road mixed up. I was going to say because the chicken wanted to get to the other side. Favorite flavor of popcorn? Probably regular. I know gourmet popcorn places exist, but I feel like they don't exist in enough amounts. We got some base runners for the Toros. We'll peek into there. Wait, there's such thing as dill popcorn? Damn, I gotta check that out. I'm about to hit up Amazon. I feel like Amazon has everything. Shout out to Jeff Bezos for letting us use his Twitch, his streaming platform. Oh, that's a big base hit. That was Cortez. Oh, is that actually a triple? Yeah, 3-bagger. 2 RBI triple. Caramel and cheddar cheese. I think I've had cheddar cheese popcorn. That's a base hit from Azza. My bad. No shout outs to Jeff. We are using his platform, though. That's a pop up and pop out. It was in jest. I don't know Jeff, so the shout out's pointless. Ranberg. That's a line out to left. Smith Family Popcorn and Cape Cod. Okay. Now I want to open up a gourmet popcorn shop. Even though I don't know how to make gourmet popcorn. That's a ground out from Walker, Texas Ranger. How do 2 chatters know about one specific shop in Cape Cod? That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Garrett's of Chicago. Okay. I got to make my way around the country. 1 out, 2 outs, 3 outs. We can count to 3, folks. And we'll back out of here. We're going to go give the minors some attention. The minor league PBE. Anybody with any errors? Looks like there's one here, a lot of ones. Any games with 2? Any teams with 2, I should say. Nope. But there's some teams on the board with 1. Any action on the base pass? We have 1 in non-scoring position. We have a runner in scoring position. Red zone style. That is going to be... Who's batting? OBX is batting with a base runner in scoring position. That's deep. That hit the wall in center. Make it a 3-1 game for OBX. Now they have another runner in scoring position, so we get to stay here for a little bit. Oh, and we're going to see another runner in scoring position. That's Aaron Henry with a double and an RBI. So Duke and Henry both scoring runs with their bat. That's a grounder to short up the middle, but did not throw them out. And they get the fielder's choice out to end the top of the third. Let me see anyone who has runners in scoring position. Oh, we got a runner on third. California looks to tie it up against Florida. Oh, 2 outs, and that's popped out to left. Announcer's jinx. Stick here maybe for a little bit just to get through some of this. That's a base hit for Honcho. Oh, that's another base hit. That's Saber. So now we have a runner in scoring position in this game again. Strikeout. They went around. That was a pitch way inside, according to the Andy strike zone tracker. And that's a 2-0 base hit to center. A slap infield single. They slapped it successfully. So they keep bases loaded. And they keep the 1 out on the board. Oh, and that dropped. I thought that was going to be caught, but it didn't get caught. 3-0 Flamingos. Oh, and here comes some runs. Tanaka, 1 run scored, 2 run scores. 2 runs score, I should say. 5-0 Flamingos. Here we go. A walk. So we're really pouring it on. Oh, and a double play to end it, but we're going to get out of here because California's down by a lot. And a couple base runners. Check the majors. That game's a little out of hand. I don't see a runner in scoring position in the majors. So we'll see runners on the corners for the Dillos. Can the Hepcats get out of here? A little hit and run. Didn't work. Ground out. We'll stick here to see if the Hepcats can do anything in the top. Oh, I'm blocking the text. My bad. That's a grounder to short. 6-4-3 double play. And that's a base hit. Finally, a run for the Hepcats. A walk for 4. A 4-pitch walk. Here we go. Up the middle. Child. Oh, and a run scores. So here we go. Hepcats are staging a comeback. That's 2 outs. Now 3 outs. We're going to get out of here. Poke around, poke around, poke around. Wow, this game's taking a while. The Surge Surge Aviators. Seattle's a runner in scoring position. They're winning though, but we'll see if they bring home the runner. They won't. Let's see what the Stars do in the 6th. This game's pushing along here. It's a ground out. That was Hunter. Pitching change. Oh, no, just kidding. I thought it was a pitching change. Oh, Yeah, never mind. 2 outs. And 3 quick outs. I didn't mean to change the volume. Might be. We got a runner on third for OBX. They're winning by 1. Let's see what they do. Runner on third, 2 outs, strikeout. So we'll check on Buffalo here. They're down a run. This is probably one of our closer games on stream. That's a ground out for out number 1. Stars have 2 errors. Great point. Thank you, Ewok, for catching that. So we're probably going to want to pay attention to Seattle batting, which is the important part. That's because that's where errors occur. They're in the top, but it's already 2 outs, so the first ever Twitch prediction ever made for channel points ever was an errors bet. Over under 2.5 errors in the game we were watching that day. And oh, that's deep. Goodbye baseball. War smoke. And so it's kind of full circle to end the stream with an errors bet. Oh, it's 6-1. 5-3, ground out. I'm honestly kind of hoping for an error. Another ground out. They're probably playing players out of position. Looks like they are, maybe. Yeah. Sakudo, I don't think is a catcher. Or maybe they are. Cove. That's a base hit. We'll stay here. They got a runner in scoring position. They're down. Strikeout, but it's definitely not the closest game, huh? That's a walk. Oh, it's a base hit. Bases loaded. Summers strikes out. Mom Spooner. And that's a ground out to first. Let's go back to the minor league PBE. Any good games on? Not really. There's a 1-run game. No teams have even 2 errors. Let's see what 2 on, 1 out. See what the Dillos do with a 1-run lead. Here we go. Popped up. Popped out to center. Last out of this happening. And we'll oh, that's deep. And that's gone. Brent Goldberg of the Dillos crushed that ball to right. 3-run blast. And that's probably nail in the coffin. We're going to skedaddle-dee-doo. Back to the majors where there's really nothing. There's a 1-run game. This game's in the 9th. Let's see if how this game ends or if it keeps going. Crabs, last chance. Ground out from Dinker. Playing the Pathfinders, who has O's Bones pitching. Oh, that's in the gap in right center. That hit the wall. That's going for 3. That's a cash considerations triple. Sliding head first. So Cheech. That's a base hit for Cheech. So they get a run back. It's 3-1. Tying run at the plate. That's in the gap. Will they bring home the runner all the way from first? They won't. But the tying run's in scoring position for Mark Southworth. That's a strikeout looking? Wow, that was not a strike at all. And that will do it. The Crabs get hosed by poor umpiring. Balls and strikes. And that ends. That's the first game to go to final in the majors. Okay, 2 base runners for the Ranas. That game's in 8th. Only 1 out left in that one. The Swifties, we'll check it out just because it's about to end. See if they can do something with his base runner. Oh, and they will. They're going to move him to second at least. Oh, this pitcher's very tired, and that's a ground out. Oh, DVS has 2 errors. Thank you. And that ends the game. Wheelers win. Oh, we have a tie game. We're going to go to that. Looks like that game will end with 2 errors for the Stars. New Orleans, oh, they're batting, but we got a tie game with base runners on first and third. Here we go. Oh, and there we go. The tie game no longer. Tomlin with an RBI single. It's 6-5. Yep, 6-5. 2 outs. Strikeout for Mio. And let's see how OBX responds here in the 8th. Oh, and an infield single for Henry. Tying run on first. Tying run on second after that steal. Strikeout looking. Another questionable call, but that's actually great umpiring. That's in the zone. Jones, this has popped up. Oh, wait. Looked like it was going to be caught, but it wasn't. By the second baseman. And that's crucial because the runner moves to third and brings home the tying run. The sac fly, so weird animation from second base. Yeah, this is a great game. It's a strikeout from McDaniel to end the top of the 8th. We're going to go Buffalo now. Is DVS still stuck on? We're going to take a peek, actually. They're still stuck on 2 errors. Oh, we saw that. So 1 out here in the 8th. Zobrist, here we go. Bobrist, here we go. That's a single. Here comes Thriller. That's a strikeout. 2-0 count. And a ground out to end the inning. We're going to go to the 9th. Can OBX take the lead? That's a walk for Garbanzo. Pitching is Tim Westbrook. A bunt. The rare bunt. The Swift moves the runner successfully. O. Richards. That's popped out. Not what you needed with a runner on second. Duke. And a ground out to end the half inning. Can Buffalo win it in the 9th? Detroit also with a walk-off opportunity. Looks like that game went to final. It did, 9-7. So as usual, we're always watching the last game somehow. Because the closest games, I guess, take the longest. Here we go. Last game of spring training. Looks like that no bet is going to be the winner. Unless something crazy happens, so we'll see. Pop out from Kelly. Strikeout from Sporger. Last chance to win it in the first 9. So now we're going to the 10th. We're going to get free baseball. OBX has 1 available reliever. Buffalo has 0. That's going to line out to center from power bat Little Bark. Oh, and they double him up. The 8-5 double play. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful defense. The tag up was errant. Here we go. Bottom of the 10th with a runner on second. Rule in effect. That's a walk for Tomlin. So Surge with a chance to win it. Strikeout. 3-pitch strikeout. All pitches out of the zone. Alou. Oh, and that's probably going to do it. It dribbles to the left fielder. Oh, and left fielder. The arm of the left fielder. Henry. Oh, and they get the out at home. They can't turn 2, but not sending the runner proved to be possibly costly. Oh, and that's ball game. Thriller. The walk-off single and the Surge win the last game on stream in Red Zone style for the spring training first sim. And now we want to upload. We'll go top performers and then start the upload. First, I'll save. Commander War Smoke. 2 for 4, 2 homers, 3 ribbies, 2 runs and a walk. Mosquitoes, 2 for 4, 2 homers, 4 RBI, 2 runs scored. And Arya Blue Sky, 8 innings, 3 hits, an earned run, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. No game. Oh, whoops. Okay, that didn't change with showing the minor scores. Just to confirm, no teams with 3 errors in the entire stream day. And yeah, now I gotta open up Discord. Go to Commissioner's office. Then click on both league file and report settings. Okay, cool. Okay, all those are checked. Now we want to hit execute. Okay, let's hit execute. All right, I followed Magic's instructions to the T on how to upload our file. And now you can do Ask to Booth. I could put that in the text. All right, we're in Ask the Booth time. What's the most recent strange smell you've had to experience? Um, Let me think. I mean, it's been a while, but there was like water reclamation issues for a bit in Central Florida, with it being pretty smelly when you drive by it, but that's been resolved. Yeah, because I don't want to be too revealing of my own personal life. I try to keep it atmospheric. So there was some atmospheric smells, extreme garlic from cheesy garlic bread. No, I love the smell of garlic. I probably prefer the smell of garlic over most smells, to be honest. Um, oh, I can make the camera bigger, can't I? Here we go. Cool. Um, there we go. Making sure the camera worked. Did you enjoy the Red Zone stream? I wasn't good at game planning time. I should have just, honestly, especially for spring training for next year, if I do get asked to do spring training, I'm not going to even read the box scores for the quick play. I don't think it makes sense. None of these stats get recorded. Players are out of position, so um, there's really nothing really to write home about. I just want to get to just like literally quickly just end those days and just get to the 3 days that we want to do um, actual live games. Thank you, GT. Probably. Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, more time on game action, less time reading box scores for sure. The goal was to get this in an hour. Obviously, there were some issues to start the stream. Just I was working through some of the sim server stuff with Mike, making sure everything was a go. And everything was good. I got the green light. Um, so yeah, I agree. Get to the action, especially spring training. I know people want to see how their player does in their first ever spring training sim, if you're new, but that's also the beauty of doing red zone style. You probably will possibly see your own player. I know starters really get the short end of the stick on that line of thinking, but I mean, um, the beauty is that when the index gets uploaded, you could see those stats in detail for spring training in your recent games. And it's super easy as a starter because you only pitch every 4 or 5 days. So, um, oh, your second year. Okay. Wait, MJ, what's your player name? Abe Ghosty. I'm assuming if you're a second year player in the minors. I share my whole monitor so y'all could see the index. So you played 1 year. You had, okay, as a batter, positive WAR is really good. Let's see, 22 stolen bases, so definitely a speedster center fielder that tracks. Defense was just below negative for zone rating, but that's really good for a first-year player, especially with a tough position like center field. If you have any more index requests, folks, this is the time to do it. I'll keep showing the upload as we go, just so y'all can see progress. But yeah, I guess if no one's gonna say it, you're welcome. No one's gonna say it. Let's go check out my player. So career-wise, I'm doing pretty solid, all things considered. Almost at 10 WAR already, with a goal of getting 30. My ERA is solid as well. I'm trying to get below 4. Hall of Famers all have below 4 ERA. It's really hard, especially because I never got to pitch in relief to start my career. A lot of players, they get called up and they get to benefit from being kind of held in the back burner, like held back in the sense low leverage situation, so they get to keep their ERA low. I didn't have that luxury, but I wanted the tough path. And I can make up for it in the back half if I end my career as a reliever. Postseason, I had a great postseason in season 52. In my 2 starts, that's really good for playoffs to have a 3.86 ERA. I will always appreciate that. And then, of course, my second postseason was not as great. Quite the opposite. So, it's unfortunate because we lost by 1 run that second game, and that was the elimination game with us. It was a very strange game. We gave up an inside the park home run with me on the mound to a player that had 25 speed as their rating. So what makes out of the park fun, also what can make it stressful. The upload must be deep in the upload. It's not opening, which is fine. We'll check that in a second. Any other players people want to see? There we go. So we're still, and it finished just in time. So finishing the upload's really simple. I just click this button. And it's doing its thing. And that means it should be done. It's still doing the circle thing, so let's give it a second. Thank you all for tuning in for real. I know it's spring training, so the games don't count. So to have y'all here helping me out is really cool, especially the mods who help with the predictions. That was really fun. We'll be back Saturday. I saw the schedule earlier. Forgive me for not remembering, but there will be a stream Saturday. And check the game day channel for the details on that. I wonder if the circle means it's done. Let's see. No, not yet. So let's keep doing the circle thing. Leatherneck Mike playing out of the park. I keep forgetting 26 came out. I think I want to buy it, especially for the next Tahini. It will be purchased. There we go. Let's refresh the index. And we're good. Just to confirm, yep. Perfect. So this was really fun. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's see who's streaming right now. Out of the Park Developments is streaming. Perfect. So let's go raid our good friends at Out of the Park. Thank you all for being here. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you, MJ. And we'll see y'all on Saturday. And if I don't see you Saturday, then we'll be here a week from today doing Red Zone style for opening day. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be wacky. The games will matter. So we're going to be locked all the way in. And it should be fun. You're welcome, GT. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to update before opening day. Thank you to Dame the Lame for letting me use the live file for the second time ever of my whole life. I've been in this league since 2019. So I appreciate that. The trust there. Thank you, Dame, for running the online file all off season, getting stuff done. It's really difficult. It's a lot to get to, a lot of players to update. Each player has to be manually changed in the file and reflective of their roster page. So thank you to Dame for all his hard work. Thank you to Mike for organizing the schedule for this year and being very bold about the red zone style. I think it's going to be good for the league. Thank you to GMs, for majors and minors, for getting us here with their teams, drafting, scouting, roster management, lineup management. Thank you to HO, both minors and majors, for getting the off seasons worked out. Update team, regression team, the bankers, the COC team. I'm biased because my wife's on the team. And I'm applying for a position, so this is an application. If I missed you, I'm sorry for missing you to be thanked. And let's go raid out of the park. Thank you to the mods. We got some music.